be fat, neat, nigga. You know I'm here. We love hip hop. Tap in, nigga. Shout out the guys, free the guys.
Yeah, I was telling you, this is going to be like one of the last interviews in the spot, fam. You know what I'm saying? So it's a legendary thing. The sound effects are good. Let's start some music to start this.
In a black gun, I'm sitting in the trap till the pot done. She a freak, she let me nut on her damn tongue. Free smoking, let's show any damn one.
Yo, fam. I'm so happy,
that's
bro.
That's off my 2018 mixtape, my first mixtape right there. High Heat. That's Trapping Ain't Dead featuring Smiley. Shout out to Smiley too.
Classic right there, fam.
That's like from 3 years ago though, when I dropped that in jail.
Yo, fam, I'm so happy to have this guest here today. It's a special honor because this guest from back in our catalog before is one of the biggest guests that we've had on the show. You know what I'm saying? From when the first interview dropped, people were like, "Aloy!" And I was telling you before off camera, like it trended. You know what I'm saying? So after like a bunch of years, 4 years, I'm glad to have this gentleman back here today. You know what I'm saying? And big salute to Quick Fast before we even get into this. Big salute to our sponsors, Astro Pink. If you know, you know. Make sure to check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or on Instagram, astro_pink. Sane. But we have the man, the legend, FB in the motherfucking building. Jeez. Yo, thank you for coming through, King.
Yeah, you know what it is. Got love.
Yo, how are you feeling, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just mental health, everything, just for the time now that you've been back home. You know what I mean? It's been a few weeks now.
Mental health is doing great, you know? Doing great. You know, I'm enjoying my freedom, working on my music, you know? Got to spend time with my family. I've been away from my family for so long, so. And plus my bros, you know, the dogs, them, you know, I just been in the studio working.
Yeah.
I literally just previewed my next video today, right before I came here. It'll probably be out same week too. It's called Courts Baby. So yeah, I'm just focused on music right now.
Courts Baby.
Yeah, Courts Baby.
Okay. And we're going to get into, I feel like the last time we had our conversation, we didn't get a good FB history. We had a great conversation, but we didn't get a great FB history.
Yeah.
But let's get with that song right there. Why the name Courts Baby?
Because I'm from Driftwood Court, right? That's why my Instagram is FB_CRTZ too. That's for anybody who, my fans or anybody who don't really understand what the CRTZ mean. That's a short form for Driftwood Court. Anybody who doesn't know what CRT on my Instagram means, that's a short form for Driftwood Court, my neighborhood. So that's why I have it up there, and that's why my next single is going to be called Courts Baby. Pretty much, you know?
My brain went somewhere else, you know? I was like, because I know you've been a man, and it's like nothing to brag about, but like you've been dealing with like legal issues from the time when you were a youngin'.
Yeah.
So it's like, I thought there was a double entendre there, like you're dealing with courts from a baby.
Yeah, no, I don't really like glorifying jail like that. Like I talk about my struggle, obviously, because I have to and all that, but like I can't be talking about I'm a courts baby. Like fuck.
Okay.
That's not something you want to be even proud of. You know what I'm trying to say? We just put that in our music so like they understand the pain. You know, the court stands for my block.
Yeah. No, real nigga shit, fam. And like one of the things that Herc and I was excited for, and salute to PK Herc in over here.
Shout out to bro, you know, you've been locked into my music from time to supporting me from day one, you know.
We were over at Rolling Loud. We were taping the show, right? And when you popped up on the stage.
My dog. That's love right there. That's love.
So how was that, fam? Like, you're seeing like an ocean of people, fam. You just touch road, and like you're like now moving in this fast moving day of like rolling around, going backstage, all this shit. Like, what was that experience for you? Like,
it was crazy. Still, it was crazy. It was priceless. Real shit. Like that feeling right there, fresh out of jail, and then going to Rolling Loud with the bros too, and then seeing press after all these years, seeing YG, all my niggas, it was just a great feeling. And then to see the fans show us that love that like I knew we would get all this time was even better. You know what I mean?
We were even like, we were talking there, like, I wonder what's going through man's mind, like while he's standing on the stage, looking at the ocean, like an ocean of people, mosh pit, all type of thing are going on.
I know, it was good. It was great feeling. Still was a crazy feeling. Still, I was just thinking like, yeah, like I've been waiting for this moment. You know what I'm trying to say? No cap, like when we had finished performing, I was so happy after the performance, dog. I held up Pressa and gave him like a hug when we're leaving the stage. And I said, yo, fam, this is the best day ever, brother, fam. You feel me? And he looked at me and said, we done came up, Crody. Come on, shit changed. You know what I mean? And the rest is history. The rest of the night, we just went to the next show, YG Bear, free Talib. Talib was supposed to fuck up the crowd too.
Yeah.
So it's like, Rolling Loud, I'm looking forward to 2023 Rolling Loud. That's why I'm putting in that work right now. So I have my set with the members too personally. You know what I mean? And I talked to Robin too. Shout out my brother Robin Banks and shit too. We want to figure out something too to try get him there too. You feel me? And I mean, we performed those hits too because I was talking to him about that literally the other day.
Yeah, man, that would be super sick for 2023. And even like, I seen one of the first things when you first touch road on your Instagram, you posted a gold plaque. But I tried to do the zoom in thing to see like what what it was from. What's that plaque from, fam?
When I was in jail, Priceless went gold, and it's about to go platinum right now. So we're gonna be getting platinum plaques for that. And Wasp Gang is certified gold too. So me, Pressa, GD, and Robin, we're all getting gold plaques for Wasp Gang right now too. So yeah, it's just keep working. Those are trophies, definitely. Make my mom have those. You know what I'm trying to say? You can have that in your yard and all that. You know what I mean?
Please tell me what that was like from like seeing your mom. Like what was her reaction seeing the plaque come to the yard, Richard?
I was on the phone with her already. Shout out my Hoya. My Hoya is my number one supporter with anything I do. So we're just talking, and I'm like, yo, that's big right there. You know what I mean? My mom ain't really into the hip hop scene, but she knows music, and I'm like, that's from like, hard work and stuff, and she knows, and I have plenty more to come. I told her too, so yeah, we just working.
That's where she can realize that it's more than just a hobby with your friends that she thinks there's not serious potential in.
Yes,
plaques mean there's potential here. There's people listening.
Yeah, no, definitely. My mom personally realized my music shit like a couple of years back before I even got knocked, because she used to go to her friend's house, and her friend's son was like 12 years old at this time. And this kid wouldn't even believe her that she's my mom. Like, FB, like he's playing my music in the living room. And my mom's telling him in Somali, like, that's my son. That's not your son. What, that guy is there? You know what I mean? My mom called me one day, like, yo, this kid's going crazy for you in this house. You know what I mean? And I told him, love, like, that's come on, you know what I mean? And that's what my mom's like, yo, these kids out here really, like, look up to you guys, So my mom knows what it is, and it's legal money. We found a way to find legal money and take care of our family off streams and all that. So that's what it is. Take advantage of the moment while it's there, count your blessings. So that's what it is.
Shout out to our sponsors, Astro Pink, always coming with that loud. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or you can hit them up on Instagram at astro_pink. If you know, you know. Well, the moment to me with you and your career is just starting. And even with that, like with immigrant parents, right? Like with all of us having immigrant parents and stuff, it's not like entertainment is something that they can just look and be like, oh yeah, go do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they want you to be a doctor and all that. Yeah. It's hard for them to make them believe that what you're doing is a real job. You know what I'm saying? But it's a real job. Like the man them are putting in work.
1,000%. This ain't no wasting time. Do you think you think we're putting our face out there for no reason to? I would be pissed off if I'm putting my face out there for no reason. Yeah. And it's no beneficial thing. I'm not saying quit rap, never give up on your dream and shit, but like I'm doing this shit. I know the risk of me putting my face out there, who I am too, you know what I mean? It's the risk to get the legit bag and change my life. So it's worth the risk, definitely.
Fam, you know what you just dropped right there? I never really even thought about it that way too, because, and from, I used to be a rapper, catch me on Spotify, right?
Yeah, I seen it in the real Toronto and back in the day, you see, where was that on Parkdale, right?
Parkdale's my residence, I'm the president.
I see you spinning, and that was like 05, right? What was that?
That was 05
04,
still.
right? 05.
But I never thought about it from that perspective that like, yo, we're as ex-roadmans, we're putting our face out there, or like sometimes when you're still dealing with this shit, like you're putting your face out there. So like, this shit better be worth it, fam. Like, man, need to make it.
1,000%. 1,000%. And we're making it worth it. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what it is. You feel me? Like putting your face out there as a rapper and shit. So at least me personally be like, and my niggas, like, you gotta move properly. You know what I'm trying to say? Ain't no, your face is out there. Every fucking body knows my face. You feel me? So it's like, I ain't playing, you feel me? Wherever I'm going, you know? So,
it's a serious thing, fam.
To quote one of your lines, it's not, what is it? Fan love, it's not always
all love. Yeah, all love is not fan love. You feel me, fam? All love is all love. I said that from time, you feel me, fam? Because like a lot of times you're in the mall, a lot of times you're in the streets, you don't know if someone's trying to hell you out of love or they're trying to backdoor you. You feel me? And like when you're in the field for real, your brain is just tripping. You know what I'm trying to say? There's been plenty times in my life in the streets when people see me and it's like, you know what I'm trying to say? And I'm just like, regardless, I'm just living my life. I'm not scared of no one or nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? We standing on business regardless, but I'm still moving cautious. You know what I mean?
Smart.
Everybody bleeds the same. So it's like, when I'm out there, it's like people come up to me sometimes. It's like, yo, FP love, bro, da, da, da. And even after, I'm still on point for you. You hail me up, you tell me it's love everything. I'm on your ass, I'm watching you, everything. Because like my PT are like, we're just out here for real. So it's like all that type of shit. But like, shout out to the fans, just love. Like, don't fear to come to me and you see me. It's all love and shit. But like I said in my song, all love is not fan love. You know what I'm trying to say, B? And like, if I don't want to do a picture and none of that too, you have to respect that too. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's a fact. And even with you while you were away, you wrote over or almost 100 songs.
Yeah, like 80. I wrote like 80. Yeah.
Now, now that you're home and you've been home for a while, you've recorded a few tunes, you dropped First Day Out, you got Court's Baby dropping. Are you keeping a lot of that stuff or have you dashed a lot of that stuff away?
Court's Baby was written in jail.
Okay.
I'll say that from now. Like probably the last 4 bars I just put in 1, 2 in the studio. Court's Baby was written in jail. My first track was there.
Okay.
I have a mixtape I'm working on that's almost done called Finally Free. And yeah, all those songs I wrote in jail, like I said in that next interview, all those are not coming out. A lot of songs I wrote in jail were practice drills to perfect my flow and really catch the rhythm and shit. So like when I do go to the studio, ain't nothing like just to say like Court's Baby, I recorded that in the studio. I rehearsed that in my cell so much that I don't need nothing. Like I go in there, that's like 2 takes. I just go in there, do. Because in my cell, I've been rehearsing that.
So let me ask you though, before you continue, and keep that thought. You're rehearsing it, but you're rehearsing it minus the beat?
Yeah, no beats. I have no beats in there. No beats. I just switch on like when I kept writing, I was just right. Sometimes I write a hook and try to switch up my flow and all that. But like, I never had beats in there. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, boom. When I came home, shout out to all the producers I'm working on right now. There's so much to name, but yeah.
So they put the beats to the...
No, I just sent me the beats and I went through a whole bunch of beats when I got up. But I have a certain style of beats I like. So whenever, boom, I just, boom, catch it back. And then, boom, it just locks in properly. I was still writing songs like hook, verse, even though with no beat, regardless. That's
There's a structure. Yeah. And even with that being said, like, you come home and you're seeing, like, because I'm sure, like, you had a couple of sessions and the man them are there too, doing a couple of tunes too, or all your sessions dolo?
No, I'm with the members.
Right?
Members. I made some songs with the dogs them already and all that, but like, I've been working on my tape, you feel me? So there's like, I did a couple features with the dogs and stuff, but like, right now I'm just releasing my own music to like build myself, you feel me?
I'm asking you that to ask this. You're watching their process because they've been home recording, developing different styles in the studio. You're inside, right? Yeah. Now you come home and you're seeing the man them process. Did you pick up a couple of different things from, okay, that's how, okay, shit. Yeah, let me try that.
Okay. Hard work and dedication, that's the only thing I picked up from the man. Obviously, I pick 1, 2 swagger, but like when it comes to rapping, me and my bros, we all have like our own type of style, you feel me? Like,
no, not the style, but like the process, the recording process. Like, okay, you wrote a bunch of stuff, but now, okay, the stuff that you're going to be writing moving forward, you're like, some man's punching, they don't write anymore. Like, you're trying any of that new stuff that people are doing?
I did that. I made a couple of songs just punching and stuff. Like, I did that definitely, but like, I still have so much shit from the top of my head. Like, I'll just think like even of a hook and then just put the hook and then just freestyle the rest, like punching, not freestyle, punching the rest. You feel me? But yeah, definitely I picked that up from the man number. Like,
yeah. You know, because over time, bro, when you're away and you start the studio process or the creation process changes, fam.
But also you have to remember when he's been locked up, so he's been trained, like you say, he's practicing, he's rehearsing. Even though there's no beat, no nothing, just the process of memorizing the lyrics, knowing your timing, your breath control, without a beat is crucial. And then when you can put that to a beat, it's even better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it helps.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. So let's go back a little bit, okay? Because like I was saying, we never got the FB story, right? You grew up in Driftwood Courts. 6 siblings, fam?
Yeah, 6 siblings.
What was that like? Growing up in a household, 6 siblings, mom and pops in the household?
Yeah, mom and pops in the household.
So that's a household of 8 of y'all together?
Yeah.
What was that like growing up? Teenager, like, and where do you place? Are you the oldest, middle?
I was the youngest until a while, and then I had a younger sibling, you feel me? So I was the youngest for the most of my life, though I always had older siblings, you know, my older bro. Shout out my older bro, Gully, you feel me? My older bro, Gully, always, you know, took care of me and made sure I was good in the streets and all that type of shit, and always told me to do it right, you feel me? But my bro did a lot of jail time as he was young. He's 5 years older than me, so it's like, but he was in jail and I'm just home and I'm the only boy at home, you feel me? My dad was in the picture, but he wasn't in the picture for long, you feel me? So it's like, I just started doing me, you know what I mean? I just picked up on certain shit, you know? You learn, you know? You live and you learn and share and you get in the streets and stuff. So like, yeah, growing up with all that was good though, you know? Shout out to my sisters too, you know? I have a lot of sisters, you know? My sisters raised me, you feel me? That's what I go hard for too.
And even like, you were mentioning and salute to Voices from the Staircase, that's the bros also, right? You're talking about like you jumped off the porch from 13, right?
Yeah.
Now, like, when people jump off the porch from a young age, right? They get to see a lot of things, but like, were you realizing what was going on that young? Or do you not realize until hindsight, fam?
I realized. But I was always advanced and smarter. That's why at the age I'm able to really even explain myself. Or not like that. Like a lot of people even say like I talk properly or whatever you want to say, however you want to put that in. But it's like the experience when you're in the streets until a young kid and you see so much type of shit, bro. If you ain't smart by now, you're lost in the sauce. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So it's like me learning that type of shit. I don't really regret it either because it made me advance early. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I realized in the streets what it's about early. Like, yo, you better know what you're doing and try to make it out. It's not about being in the streets your whole life or trying, you know what I mean? You better find that plan, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So, like, besides the rapping that eventually came along, right? While you're in the streets at a young age, you must have had like other things in your mind, like, yo, I want to be this.
Or, you know,
if I had a chance, I would be this instead.
I was selling crack. I wanted to be the biggest traps. I wanted my phone to bling. That's what I wanted. Like a couple of fiends. I wanted to bling. I was on my fucking BMX riding with my numbers on a paper. You know what I mean? Like I said, that was when I was 13, 10. I was a kid, all that. You feel me?
Yeah, well, no, way past that.
Way past, yeah. So like I was all that trying to build a phone and shit. You feel me? Like that's what I wanted to be. So like, you know? So
you didn't have anything else on your brain like, yo, if I wasn't selling crack, I'd be this.
I gave up on cooking sports early, you know? Like, I could obviously play 1-2 basketball and all that type of shit, but like, boom, I just fell in love with that trap shit. Like, I wanted to be the fucking traps, like, you know what I'm trying to say? So
that's
like,
crazy.
I was out there trying to build a phone and stuff, you know what I'm trying to say? Making sure the buckets don't try to rob me and stuff, like, little shit like that.
Your brain is too occupied in that to even worry about
like
other
in school
shit.
I was advanced. Like in middle school I was smoking weed and shit, grade 8. Like I'm going out lunchtime, these kids going to buy food. I'm rolling up a Century Sam. Them time they're smoking Centuries, you feel me? And I'm thumping that grade 8, you feel me?
So you're already a man.
not really a man, but like, you feel me? Yeah, bro. Just
Bro, it's the hood's different, bro.
That's crazy to me though, because and not that like I don't I know the hood, but like
people used to say it to me too when I was a kid, like, yo, this kid's a young kid out here chopping, like, what the hell? But like, you see 1-2 times when now I'm older and I look at a kid like 12 years old and 13, I said, nah, no, that's how old I was when I was on my shit. Like, yeah. You feel me?
No, because 12, 13, like you still want to play like fucking board games, maybe a 1-2 video game. You might, hey, I might want to, some guys, I want to be a fireman and stupid shit like that. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're in the street, but they're still like, if I wasn't, I could have done this.
That time, the game was hard. Or it was all over the city. Everybody was hustling at that time. 2000, early 2000s.
I would say 2007, 2008. That's when I was 13, 12. You feel me?
So that's when so you see 13, 2008, 2000. I just went in to do a 2-year bid.
And you were heavy outside. We were all heavy outside. Yeah.
13, I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Different circumstances.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, man, it's something like sometimes I like to like look at like as a whole of Toronto mans that are like coming out the streets. Like, do we always, you know, in my brain, I always wanted to be a rapper. So in my, like, while I'm hustling, I'm like, I'm going to start putting this money into studio, but this is like from a long time ago, right? But from what I know from you, from interviews and even from having conversations with you before, you only started thinking about the rap shit later on. Like, oh shit, this
music, real shit, music really saved niggas' lives if you're out here in these streets. Like, even if you see those States rappers that are like the biggest artists that really come from the trenches, like where coming from, like music will really save a street nigga's life because it's a different route where, like, you know what I mean? So like, that's why Robin is the one made me record my first song in Driftwood. And I was looking at him in 2013, like, wow, like music, I was still lost, you feel me, fam? So it's like music came around and then the man then played it out so good, you know what I'm trying to say? And really got up from me. And so it's like, keep going now, you know what I mean?
He built that buzz.
Yeah, definitely. He just gave us that push that we needed. Like, he opened our eyes where it's like, yo, fam, like, look at this, you know those guns, fam?
At the bottom, the man's name was ringing. Like, yo, Robin Banks is that guy, bro. I'm like, who's Robin Banks? Yo, trust me, the music is fire, bro. Then we tapped in. I was like, oh shit, okay. And his music is still fire nonetheless. You know what I mean? It's just, he really put a spotlight on that section of the city.
Yeah. No, that's real shit, man. And one thing more I want to ask you even like about life before we get back into some music stuff. You've always mentioned your faith. You know what I'm saying? You're a Muslim man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How has that kept you grounded, or like how is that?
That's the biggest thing, right there. I'll put that right there. Like, God is everything, B. Niggas that don't believe in God and act like, I don't even listen to niggas like that. I don't really take them serious because God's everything, B. You can't wait until you're fucked up down bad and then look to God. And if you're really in the streets, you will know when you really been through shit. You feel me, fam? It's like you forget, like, you know what I'm trying to say? That when shit happens, you're looking at God like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as you grow older and you count your blessings and you really go through real street shit, you have to, you know what I mean? You have to be. So like, I'm Muslim from young. My mom and my dad taught me about the religion, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Pray, you feel me? I'm still learning as I go, you know what I'm trying to say? But at the end of the day, I'm big on that, definitely.
No, that's blessed, fam. I love hearing stuff like that because a lot of people just look at the mandem. They just think the mandem are just demons. They don't give a shit about shit. But like, I always can see that you're a man of faith, fam.
Yeah, I am. I'm big on that still, bro.
Yeah.
I'm big on that, you know. Allah really blessed me and my family, and you know, and Allah, that's who I look up to when it's the hardest times, you feel me? So I can never act like I'm out here on something, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah, man. Now that like you're back after 4 years, right?
Yeah.
What's one of the things that you noticed, one of the biggest changes that you noticed on the scene from being away for 4?
Music. A lot of cameramans got better. Shout out Macadelic.
Yes.
That's my guy. I just shot a video with him. 2 tab. I was locking in with him too. Or Rizio, like certain guys that like You know, like if I ain't naming this up, there's some cameramans that are like, I knew before I went to jail. When I came out and I seen them advance their work and shit, it's really like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to get something in with them.
And what about like the scene in general? Like you come out and you're like, yo, they're doing this now?
Yeah, it's the scene in general, it's like same shit, you know, there's 1, 2 artists and but my niggas are still fucking up shit, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, ain't shit really changed. Like I said in my other interview too, that's what keeps me going. Coming home and seeing the man am I still standing on this shit and still, you know what I'm trying to
advancing, like since you've been away, like man, them have collected multiple plaques from up top, bro. Like at one point I was seeing on Instagram almost every week.
Facts.
I don't know how many other like crews in the city got the plaques. They don't really promote them, but like YG got plaques.
One, two other niggas got plaques and stuff. Oh, from my squad?
Squads in the city that are doing music. Like you guys probably have one of like your group like
just like 8 plaques between the man them, bro. That's crazy.
Almost everybody there.
More than 8 plaques.
Yo, that's crazy, fam.
Everybody in the squad basically has a plaque.
Yes.
Gold, and now you're saying going towards platinum.
Yeah, Priceless about to go platinum.
Right? So that's impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive. And exactly when you come, like you say, you come home 4 years later and the man them are still standing on it, killing it, like advancing. It only makes you want to go harder.
100%. That's what I'm doing right now.
So you got the Finally Free EP in the works. You're working on that. Right? Mixtape.
It ain't gonna be an EP no more. There's gonna be a whole bunch of songs on that, like 15 songs on that shit. I was gonna do an EP, but like it's been so much songs I've been doing and features on. I locked in for it, so it's like it's gonna be a mixtape now. 15 songs.
Okay.
And most of it's done.
So you got the Oppressor feature in there?
Yeah, it's in the works, you know, something like that.
Yeah, because y'all are good now. You know what I'm saying?
That's my blood. I shout out Presser, you know what I'm trying to say? But I'm not gonna say something right now, and you know what I mean? Just stay in tune, you feel me? We working.
Okay. I have my Friday Ricky Dred question. You have any more questions before I shoot? I have this Friday Ricky Dred recurring question that I've been doing over the last, let's say, few months now. And I feel like it's a lot of people get stumped for some reason, but I don't think for the way that you think, fam, that you'll be stumped. Okay.
Yeah.
For a man who's gone through a lot of different situations, achieved a lot at a young age. Okay. What's one thing that you wish you knew then that you know now?
Say that one more time for me, please.
What's one thing that you wish you knew when you were younger that you know now? Like while you were growing, learning different things, what's one thing you wish you knew back then that you know now that in your
money managing? Money managing. You know what I mean? It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you save. Yeah, that's what I would be. You feel me, fam? Because when you get older and you blow money and it's all that stuff, you realize, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, like, it's about what you really saving on.
Yeah.
The value of money now that you're older versus when you were younger and it's coming so fast.
Yeah, straight up. You just blow money fast, fucking BMF when it's coming in. I'll get some more tomorrow. Yeah.
Young age when you know it's like boom, boom. Phone's blinging. What? New J's? Got that. Chain? Got that.
Yeah. And even like and just to add on to it, that piece of knowledge that you wish you knew now, you can see the money coming in from TuneCore, all of this shit now, fam. You have you been able now to learn more about that than before you went in?
Access to all my Spotify artists, my Apple Music artists. I released my first single myself. I'm releasing my song right now myself. I have my own distro kit. I'm an independent artist, just working myself. And that's when I was in jail. I was studying that shit too, because I never really knew it before I went in, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And that's why I said, once again, I said at my next interview, shout out the members, you feel me? Because my brothers put me on game and let me know before I got out, like, boom, this is the blueprint to run it up, Cody. Boom, the rest is in your hand, you feel me? It's just the hard work's gonna pay off. So I have all that shit myself, so now it's just like,
that's beautiful.
Keep dropping, you know, till you hit.
Yeah.
So you said while you're inside, you learned the business side.
The business side, I'm still learning. I just know that how to release my music independently and know how to get my streams right to my bank account. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. FB in the building, bro. Yeah, man. What you got?
Salute to you guys too. You know, you guys been rocking with me too from time too, you know.
Man. Thank you, King. What you got coming up next, brother?
Fuck, other than my mixtape, I'm just gonna keep working, you know what I mean? Stay out of trouble, stay free. Some vacations is planned for me, you know what I mean? And shit like that. That's what I'm on right now, you know? Shout out to all the bros, you know, free my niggas locked up, you know, in the pen. Free my niggas locked up in the south, everywhere, you know? Stay prayed up, inshallah, you know?
Yes.
You touch back down real soon, you feel me?
Nah, man. Thank you for this, man. Yes, man. FB in the motherfucking building. Y'all know where to find him. FB_courts. And yo, Instagram's distant. They need to give you a check mark, fam.
You know what I'm saying? You heard it here, B. Y'all give me that blue check.
Instagram.
And I'm gonna wait till I get the real blue check for you niggas out there buying blue checks and the fake blue checks and shit. Like, you gotta work for that shit, nigga. Like, I want my no cap. So it's like,
man.
I'm gonna wait just to know when you see my blue check. Certified.
Legit. Okay. Listen, man, I'm gonna run some music because, you know, this is a priceless conversation that we had here.